From what we heard from Bill Condon, you've had kind of a schizophrenic life, trying to make this movie with playing a virgin in the morning, a vampire in the afternoon, and delivering a baby in the evening or whatever, all in one day. Can you talk about the trials and tribulations? And also, Bella is become such a sort of pop culture, mythological character. How does she compare to playing Snow White?
Shooting two movies at the same time, completely out of sequence, with no regard to, it wasn't something that initially we were concerned about keeping sequences intact scheduling wise. It's not like, okay, we'll work on this part and we'll work on this part. It really was everywhere within each day, like Bill said. I think what that gave me is that she's always either like looking into the future and thinking about what she's going to achieve, and ultimately in this movie she does get everything she wants, or she's sort of feeling bad about things, like Jacob, for instance, her family. She's very much in her own head. Basically what I'm saying is being able to play a vampire, a human, a woman who's pregnant, a woman who's about to be married, like literally sometimes within the same day, or sometimes the same week, who knows, actually helped remind me more. Everything felt more important and more relevant to me. It was sort of like everything felt very close, and so I think if we did it more systematically, just wouldn't have been the same. It's just everything was happening all at once, and it was like so. It was so sort of overwhelming that it was good. It gives you that energy every day. So.
And the iconic role of what Bella's become versus another, this fairy tale myth of Snow White?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only actual comparison that I guess a million could be drawn, but the one thing that sticks out in my mind is that they really both are, in different ways, matriarchs, very strong matriarchs that need to find that position, and you see the whole process. But it's so different. And them both being icons. It's funny, Snow White was really never, I didn't grow up on fairy tales. I mean, I know everyone says, the reason this thing is so cool is because we've all grown up with this story, and now it's a retelling. It's like, no, not really. I didn't. And I also didn't grow up with the Twilight thing, so for me, these things are being like, sort of put on these characters right as I think, wow, this is important. Everyone goes, that's important. And it's like, okay, cool. And so I've gotten really lucky on that level. I didn't know going into either of these things necessarily. I mean, I know Snow White, obviously more so than Twilight was expected to be, more important to people, or because they know it, but
right.
Yeah.